Today we're building a house, but every room is one pack less. But first, we need a shell. Alright, we've got a shell and a floor plan. And for this video, I'm gonna do only expansion packs, which means for the first room, we get to use every single expansion pack that I own, which is every one of them except for rents. And there could definitely be a strategy to this, like doing the kitchen and the bathroom first, which you need all of the appliances for, but I feel like that would be too easy. So instead I made a wheel with all of the rooms on it, and we're gonna spin it every time to see the order that we're building this house in. So let's see what room we get to use every single expansion pack for. Let's hope it's like a kitchen or a bathroom. That would be really, really great if it is, but it's not gonna be. It's gonna be the living room. And we're just gonna have a really easy, fun time building a living room. I mean, I say that, but I'm already struggling because I don't get to use my favorite base game light. Why are they all so big? Like, why are these so big? I have no idea what the vibe of the rest of the house is gonna be, so we just kind of have to guess. I'm also not sure if I should do windows now and have like mismatched windows on every room, or if I should do windows whenever I get the exterior. I don't even know what the exterior is gonna be yet. It depends on what packs we have left. Maybe we just do like windows that you can't really go wrong with. I think we do that. I'm still kind of in the fairy mood, so I kind of want to make like a whimsical house. I might regret that later when we only have like modern things left. But you know what? For now, we're just gonna wing it. I kind of forgot how limited it is to just building with expansion packs, because like we only have 3 TV options and they're not necessarily a great size. Maybe I'll just do a tiny TV. It kind of fits our whimsical vibe. I think these cabinets from Enchanted by Nature look really cute on this wall behind the couch, and then we can clutter up the shelves. Doesn't that make it look so like lived in and cozy? And while we still have the option, let's remove the walls and add some string lights to these as well. Is this too much? Am I doing too much? I kind of like the way it looks. All right, I put some shelves on the other side of the room, and I think that's the final touch for the living room, which is going to be the easiest room in this challenge, and I'll probably regret with how hard I went on the whimsical vibes, because that's a very specific style, and we're going to have to carry that throughout the entire house, even though we're going to have less packs every time. So I guess we're going to spin to see what the next room we're building is. Again, would be great if like kitchen or bathroom shows up about now, but no, it's going to be the teen room. Okay, well, at least we'll have one functional bedroom. Although I do believe that most of these packs have beds, so it would have been a good one to keep for later. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna randomize which pack will be removed from our options. Snowy Escape. I don't think that's the worst option, especially if we're going whimsical. Snowy Escape is like slightly more modern leaning. And the first good news is that we can use this window again because we still have Love Struck, which is where the window is from. I'm also going to use the same floor because we're definitely not going to be using the same floor throughout the entire house, so at least we'll have it here. Let's also put a desk in here because I'm pretty sure at this point we still have computers. I'll even do like a very fancy setup. I also realized she doesn't have any kind of like clothes. There are no dressers or anything of the sorts in this room. But I also don't think like another big piece of furniture would be good. Maybe like an open shelf on a slight angle. Ooh, what about like this cute thing on the base of the bed? Is that creepy? It's watching you sleep? Maybe not towards the person sleeping, but like that. Pretty cute, right? A little freezer bunny. Ooh, we still have like trash. Okay, I think that's a pretty good teen room. It's definitely still giving that like whimsical vibe, but also very much teen. Shall we see what room we have to do next? You think at some point we'd get a kitchen or a bathroom, right? You really would think that at some point we get a kitchen or a bathroom. I'm getting a little worried because not a lot of these packs have a full... Oh, we were so close. We were so close, but it's a study. So let's see what pack we don't have anymore moving forward. It's Eco Lifestyle, which again, leaning a little bit more modern, so not bad for us wanting a whimsical style. We're definitely a little... No! No, what have I done? I am such an idiot. I am such an idiot. That was really dumb. That was so dumb. We definitely needed there to be a door right here because the living room leads to the study. And I didn't do that, did I? I did not do that. I suppose we can do that. I don't particularly love it when the doors are in the corners though. How does one fix mistakes? What if we put it here instead? because I'm kind of attached to that. I really like these. The only downside is now the living room doesn't have any natural daylight, so we don't love that. I suppose we could add a window here, and then we have the other window here. And if we do an arch, we would have even more natural daylight, right? I don't think that's bad. I have found a slight issue with us not having eco lifestyle anymore, though. The floor we're using is eco lifestyle, so that's not good, especially now that we've connected these two rooms. It is not great. I think we have to go like radically different. We need like a completely different floor. We chose to have a different floor there. Kind of like that. I don't think that's bad. Let's see what kind of desk we want. How about horse ranch? And like a nice light color. Do we still have computers? We still have computers. We could do a laptop. Bookcases? Can still use the same wallpaper, which is nice. Matching wood swatches is just not my favorite activity. Maybe this one. I think these have... no. No, they don't. No, they do not have a matching swatch. Ooh, okay. Push it into the wall a little bit more. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I'm gonna add, you know that one hanging plant we have in businesses and hobbies? I'm just gonna remove the walls. So I'm raising it up at 9 until it's on top of the bookcase, and then placing it with Alt so it cascades down really nicely. Then we're moving the walls back in, and I think it looks a little lonely up there. So I'll just add like some storage boxes or something. I feel like that's the most logical thing to put on top of a bookcase. Something you don't really need that often, you know? Okay, I think that's pretty cute, and I like it as an addition to the living room as well. I think it gives it like a little bit more depth, which is nice. Let's see if we now are finally allowed to build a bathroom or a kitchen. Please, Wheel, please spare us and give us a functional kitchen, because the packs are going down and I really don't want that. Exterior. Got it. Got it. So just let's not make it enchanted by nature. Please. High school years has very good furniture, so I'm sad to lose it, but it's not the packs that I was most worried about. Whew. Okay, exterior. I guess we can now freely use the windows, which is such good news. The house is not really like cottage shaped, so I wonder how I'm gonna get this to look like more magical. I clearly wasn't quite thinking that when I built the shell. Like slightly rounded roofs, maybe. Lots of ivy, which I do believe we still have. Okay, I'm definitely seeing the vision. It's looking more and more like a fairy house by the minute. Even with like slightly too modern windows. I guess if we just add like cute little planter boxes on every window, it's definitely gonna look more whimsical already. And quick tip, if you hold down shift while placing items, you'll immediately get another one, which is great for placing plants like this. Does anybody else have this problem? Like if I start placing ivy, I just go ham. Like I do not have any restraints. We keep going until every single inch of this place is covered. I'm like, oh no, oh, what did I do? What did I do? But so far, I am not bothered by it, honestly. So I wonder what we're gonna get next. I'm obviously still hoping for the kitchen and the bathroom, but I'm also kind of feeling like front yard. But let's see what we're actually gonna get. Fingers crossed is one of the 3 things that I really want. It's probably not. Oh, but we were close though. We keep getting things that are really easy. Like genuinely very easy to do. This is getting scarier by the second. Because what if we don't have Enchanted by Nature anymore? What if we don't have Enchanted by Nature anymore? I really want to have Enchanted by Nature. I locked in so hard on Enchanted by Nature. Maybe like get to work. Can we remove get to work? Businesses and hobbies. All right, so kids room. I do think that's gonna be fine. It's very small, so I guess that's the biggest challenge here. We could even do toddler room, because then we can do this pretty Enchanted by Nature bed. Also just like random different flooring. Sorry. Can't use the same wallpaper anymore either, because I believe that's businesses and hobbies. I'm going pretty hard on the blue, but I'm kind of liking it. Like what else do you need for a toddler? We should have it in this room. Oh god, a changing table. We do have them. That's not the problem. The problem is that this room is very small. Oh no. Wait, maybe that works. Yeah, it's not perfect. I somewhat hate it, to be honest. Okay, we're gonna make this work. We're gonna make this work. Let's put a potty in the room. Because once we lose growing together, we basically lose all toddler stuff. So we have to make sure that it's like here. I mean, I don't hate this room, honestly. I think it's kind of cute. We need some more like wall decoration. Do we have anything that looks like it belongs in the toddler room? Okay, I cannot find a single like nice wall decoration that fits in this room. I'm saying that as I am placing down literally the perfect wall decoration for this room, right? Okay, so that's one side covered. Oh, that's kind of cute. I kind of like that vibe. Oh, what about this one? I love this one. What about towel dispenser? Is that crazy? Like just a wet wipe dispenser. That might be stupid. That might be really silly. But I don't know. I kind of like it. Towels? Is that weird? I kind of like it though. It's cute. Okay, so we had to get a little bit creative, which doesn't bode well for the challenge because like we're nowhere near the end. Like we have so much packs left and I'm already having to like pull out the weird stuff. But other than that, I do like this room. All right, let's see if the wheel wants to be nice to us and actually give us either the kitchen or the bathroom. I'd really like the kitchen or the bathroom. Even a half bath wouldn't be bad. Oh no. Are you kidding me? The hallway? Like a hallway literally just needs like wallpaper and a floor and you're basically done. Okay, let's see what pack we need to remove. Let's hope it's not Enchanted by Nature. No. Cottage living? Cottage living. Really? I feel like after Enchanted by Nature, the closest thing to the theme we were going for would be cottage living. So I am not entirely happy that cottage living is not an option anymore. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do with this hallway. Oh, what about that light? Oh, I wouldn't use that anywhere else because it's, you know, it takes up a lot of space, but I feel like in a hallway, that's not bad, right? And also another upside of this, we can use the same doors on the entire upper floor because we still have Enchanted by Nature. I really want to use this somewhere. Maybe like there-ish? Hallway truly is the thing you want last because it doesn't need anything. Or just like a fireplace. I feel like that'd be cute. A fireplace and like a few cozy chairs to hang out in. That accent table fits like perfectly there. And I was thinking if we do some of these like house plants that you actually need to take care of, it'd be nice if it has some like functionality, some skill building and that kind of thing. And that is our hallway done. Again, would have really preferred it if we didn't get the hallway right this second. But it is a pretty hallway. I feel like this will be the one. I just have a really good feeling that this time we're gonna get a kitchen. And if we don't, I'm starting to get really, really worried that we won't be able to have a functional house. And I really want this house to be functional. Ah, we were so close. Again, like of all rooms, that one just doesn't really need that much furniture. Please don't let it be Enchanted by Nature. Please don't let it be Enchanted by Nature. Please don't be Enchanted by Nature. Island living. Okay. The upside of this, though, is that we will be able to have a functional house in terms of having a staircase. So that's good. We like that. And that's a really pretty staircase. And also, once again, I get to place all of the doors. We get to do the front door as well. That's exciting because I have this like very specific plan in mind for the front door. I want an arch on the outside. And then on the inside, I was thinking maybe, like, what if we do this door? And I'm pretty sure that the white swatch is really pretty. It is. Look at how pretty that is. Maybe I'm excited now. Maybe I'm excited that we got the entryway. I'm thinking of doing that light again because it was really pretty and it gave off like good light, you know? We also have these tiny little rooms to the side and I wanted to see if I could turn that into like a coat closet sort of thing. So I'm gonna just light them up. And then the plan is to use an arch. We don't have that many arches left. I think I'm gonna use these Lovestruck ones. Probably this thing from Horse Ranch. Place that in there. And then we can grab ourselves some clothes and just kind of make it look like we have our coats in there. And then we're actually utilizing these little rooms. Do we want to do the orange? I feel like we haven't done a single like orange room yet. Okay, that rug is very pretty. And then, do we have anything like ottoman-y? Like sit and put on your shoes, you know? Okay, I think that's a pretty good hallway. Definitely continuing with the whimsical vibes. And I like the little like built-in closets we made. We keep doing like connected rooms, you know? We did the toddler room, then we did the hallway, then we did the entryway. So the logical next step would be either the kitchen or the half bath. Please listen to me. Wheel of Wonder. Please give us the kitchen. Please give me the kitchen. The back porch. The back porch. All right. Let's see what pack we need to remove. I am scared. I feel like the pack generator is nicer to me though than the wheel. I feel like the pack generator has been pretty nice to me. Discover University. I can live without that. I can live without that. So this is obviously not that much, but we get a functional house because we can add stairs. That's good. That's really good. We will also have matching fences to the rest of the house. Like, this is very nice. And we even get my favorite door, which we also used as a front door, because isn't that beautiful? It just like really completes the fairy vibes. I am honestly like unsure what else I need to add to this. I think that's a porch. It does what it's supposed to do. So now we can have the kitchen, right? Maybe I should just give up. We're definitely not getting the kitchen or a bathroom this time. We're gonna like reverse jinx it and see if that works. Definitely not the kitchen or the bathroom. It's not gonna be the Okay, if that isn't evidence that this wheel is actively sabotaging me, I don't know what is. Oh my god, we're gonna have a toilet. We're gonna at least have a toilet. That is such a relief. That is such a relief. And then watch us like remove the final toilet from the packs. I don't even know which packs have toilets. I don't think there's a lot of toilets. Life and death. That's a big pack to lose. Like, I love the life and death furniture, but I am pretty certain that Life and Death does not have a toilet. So at the very least, it shouldn't have removed that from us. Do we still have a toilet? Yes. Yes, we do. I think I'm gonna do the seasons one. Look at us being all fancy. Do we have any tile left? Yes. I mean, it's not like very whimsical. I don't know if I usually attempt to make my bathrooms whimsical though. I don't know if I'm liking it so far. Sinks? We have them. We even have like towels. Okay, we're gonna have to do something about this wallpaper because it's just not vibing with me. That's better. That's so much better. Okay, wait, that's so much better. We might even be able to do something fun with these colors now. I feel like we're getting somewhere. Okay, so we either do a big mirror or an artwork. I'm feeling artwork. Do we have something nice left? That's not bad. It's not giving enough whimsy. Oh, but what if we add like a few plants? Doesn't that look so much more magical? Okay, that's good. I like that. We officially have a toilet. Okay, we're gonna try something, okay? Maybe we can do this thing again and we can actually get a kitchen this time. We're all gonna collectively say we don't want a kitchen. We don't want a kitchen all together. I don't want a kitchen. I don't want a kitchen. I hate kitchens. Kitchens, we don't like them. We don't do kitchens. I don't want a kitchen. I don't want a Okay. Dining room. Maybe that didn't work. Maybe that didn't work. Let's randomize. As long as it's not enchanted by nature, we'll be okay. As long as it's not enchanted by nature, it will be okay. It's city living. I don't particularly love city living, but city living does have a kitchen. It's a shitty kitchen, but it has a kitchen. I am so scared that this is just not gonna go well for us. But we're gonna do the dining room. Okay, I'm gonna do an arch. I might actually use that one like ceiling light again. We're gonna hang this right over the table. And then it'd be great if we could do like a hutch on the other side. Do we still have that? What if we raise some of these up? I kind of like that it's like a little bit lower. And that is a pretty good match as well with these chairs. So that's not bad. I really enjoy how this room turned out like a little bit more classy, but it still fits with the rest of the house. All right, that's the dining room. Which way should I go? Like, should I just wish for a kitchen again? Should I just keep quiet? Should I just shut up for a second? Maybe if I just shut up for a second. Nope. All right, we're going back up to the second floor to do our main bedroom. But first, we're gonna check which pack we have to remove from our options. No. No, please, no. 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 No, I refuse. We gotta get rid of Enchanted by Nature. The pack we've basically based this entire house on. No more pretty flowers on the doorway. How do I make an Enchanted by Nature house, but I cannot use Enchanted by Nature? How do I still make it look like an Enchanted by Nature house? Oh, the options are like really slimming. I'm gonna do this. I will do this. Will I? Oh no. Oh, we really don't have that much options left. We don't have that many options left. Oh, I feel like that's kind of whimsical. Like it's a bit modern, but like the colors and the shape feels a bit whimsical. We still have our floor, so that's good. And then wallpaper. Like a pretty pink. I like a pretty pink. We like a pretty pink. That is basically Enchanted by Nature, if you squint. You know what? It's definitely a little less magical than we're used to, but I like the room. I think it looks good. I do realize there's only 2 interior rooms left. And guess which one they are. Guess which ones they are. You are correct. It is indeed the kitchen and the full bathroom. The only 2 rooms left are the ones I wanted to do first. I'm losing my mind. Let's spin the wheel. I'm not even gonna manifest anything. I don't wish for anything. I'm just gonna let it happen. Please. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you, wonderful wheel, for giving us the kitchen. Oh, thank god. So now we get to remove a pack. It shouldn't be growing together, because growing together, I'm pretty sure has like, I think that has a functional kitchen. I also don't know how many counters we have left. Horse ranch has counters. Okay, let's aim for not growing together or horse ranch. Okay, if we don't get those 2 removed, I think we're okay. I think we can do a kitchen. I think we can do a fully functioning kitchen. Oh, come on. There must be counters somewhere. I don't think growing together has counters. I think it only has the appliances. I don't know if we have counters. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. This is a pivotal point. This is so important. Look, growing together does indeed have a fridge. I think it has a stove as well. It does. Even has a matching stove hood and everything. I'm not ready for this. Okay. Okay, get to work. And it's only an island counter because I think this is usually for like a front desk. But look, I think that's functioning. That is functioning. Who knew get to work? Like one of my least favorite packs build wise was gonna be our most important pack. I don't even hate these counters, to be honest. They're not even that bad. We don't have cabinets. Do we still have shelves? Like does any of these packs have shelves? Yeah, like if we do shelves, right? We do shelves across the whole kitchen. Maybe we'll go like a slightly bit more like a country kitchen. It's not exactly the same as the rest of the house, but it is, you know, like close enough. I am honestly like so happy that this is a functional kitchen. I don't even care anymore. Do we have a sink? I know we have sinks, but like a built-in sink. No, we do not. I think we're gonna use this sink because it's like the closest match. So it doesn't look that out of place. Maybe we'll do like a fake kitchen island as well. That is so cute, little pumpkins. Would it have looked better if we had Enchanted by Nature? Yes. Am I like pretty happy with this kitchen and so incredibly happy that it's functional? Yes. So now we really truly only have one like important room left. I mean, I say that. The front porch does need a staircase, which is pretty important. But the real important thing here is that we need a shower. Like we don't even need a toilet. We don't need a sink, but we need a shower. So the faster we get this bathroom, the better it will be. Blue. We're going for blue. Please let them blue. I just, please give me this one win. You torture. No, it's not. It's gonna be the backyard. Okay. Alrighty. And what pack will we be removing? Some of these have showers. Some of these do not. Please don't let it be one with a shower. Like Seasons, I'm pretty sure has a shower. Love Struck has a shower. Growing Together, I am unsure if it has a shower. It has a lot of pretty things. What do we have in terms of like fences? We have some stuff. Do we have stuff that looks a little whimsical and pretty? Ooh, not that one. You know what will make it look more whimsical? If I don't just make like a straight fence. Like quite honestly, if I make this at least a little bit like windy and wobbly, it's gonna look so much better. I just feel like that's so much better. This matches that color exactly, which is nice. Oh my god. The tree gods have blessed us. Oh my god, look at how pretty this... Oh my god, like the pretty purple trees that are looking so dang magical. I'm not even gonna use any of the normal trees. We just need these. I am so happy we have trees. And they're magical trees. They're such magical trees. You know what we can also do? A pond. I feel like that's not a pack. A pond is not a pack. Beautiful. Love it. Okay, what else do we have in terms of like plants? Oh, okay. That's not terrible. Okay, so Right. I kind of want to go into debug and see what we can find, because there might be some more items in live edit modes for these packs specifically. So I'm going to open the cheats menu by pressing Ctrl-Shift-C on my keyboard, then type in bb.show hidden objects, and then bb.show live edit objects. We're going to type in debug in the search menu, and these are all pack specific things. So we're not going into base game or anything. These are like 100% pack specific things, but they're things that you can find around the world. So hopefully there'll be some like planty things. So we have some flowers in Get Together, some grassy bits, which I don't mind just having like a few of these scattered around the place. We even have like a little hedge thing that I kind of wouldn't mind sizing a few down and kind of placing them around. I really hate going into debug, so that's how you know how much I want this build to turn out good, because otherwise I'd just be like, yeah, but I'm really liking this house, so we're here. It seems like Get Together has the most stuff. Oh, look at how pretty that is. Oh, can we replace this one with that one? Because that matches the house so well. Oh, those are pretty. I definitely like don't know what I'm doing at the moment. I am just placing things wherever I feel like it. I think a slightly like wild overgrown garden wouldn't be bad. It's also definitely giving picnic vibes. Like we just need a picnic table. And then I feel like it needs, like we need a flower arranging table. It basically fits perfectly here. Okay, it's a little mismatched. Like there's a lot of things happening, but I honestly feel like that kind of fits. It's like cute, a little bit wild, a little bit overgrown. That's really not bad. So that means we only have 4 options left, one of which is a bathroom, and it'd be great if we get the bathroom. But at this point, I don't know how much hope I have left. Maybe it will be the last one we get. It might very well be the last one we get. I mean, okay, I don't mind a front garden, to be honest. Let's ask the pack generator which one we have to remove. Cats and dogs would be pretty bad. Cats and dogs would be pretty bad. I really need to shut up. Like, I seriously need to shut up. I need to stop talking. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, so we still have this one. I don't remember if this was cats and dogs. So let's go scrolling into debug category again. What about these? Can we make a path out of those? Would that be cuter? Like a little custom cobblestone pattern? I kind of like that, actually. We apparently also have these. Those are not bad. Do we want like a little cobblestone fence around our house? Just like around the lot? I don't think that would look terrible. And this is also in debug, by the way, but it is specifically Get Together. Okay, I don't mind that. I think that's kind of cute. This is also Get Together. I didn't realize. I really thought that was cats and dogs, which is why I specifically didn't want cats and dogs to be gone, but it wasn't. And I will hate myself for this, but I kind of want this path to go around, which is a lot of individual cobblestones I now need to place, but we're gonna do it. String lights. Oh my god, there's string lights? There are string lights in Love Struck. So if anybody has Love Struck, but not toddler stuff, I do believe it is, go have like a little look in the debug menu, because you might find string lights there that you didn't think you had, but apparently you do. Landscaping is like such a weird thing where it genuinely feels like you're making the most horrendous thing until you like fully commit and suddenly it starts to look good. But for a while, you're kind of like, oh god, this is the worst thing I have ever made in my entire life. I cannot believe I thought this would look good. And then you keep going and eventually you're like, oh, no, never mind. This is actually kind of good. So we're gonna keep placing these cobblestones until we're like, yeah, no, this is actually really good. Because look at it. It's really starting to like take shape. It looked like a mess before, but now we made a path and it's like, oh, it's all supposed to be there. And then I think it'd be really good if we had like another picnic table. We don't have picnic tables. This one, because we still have it. So if we place that there, then I can go back into debug, scroll all the way down and find our cobblestones once again, hopefully. There they are. And we can make like another path thing. Okay, yeah. I think that sort of works. I mean, I am pretty happy with that as a front garden. It definitely like matches the very whimsical vibes we were going for. Let's spin again. I guess the thing I am least hoping for is shed. So either front porch or bathroom, because then we can either add a staircase that leads into the house and makes it functional, or we can hopefully still have A shower. We can... Do we still have a shower? Do we still have a shower? Lovestruck has a shower. Lovestruck has a shower. I think no matter what happens, we have a shower. Because Seasons has a shower. Lovestruck has a shower. Okay. Okay. Randomized. The only one I'm like, I know for sure is Lovestruck. Get Famous. We gotta remove Get Famous. Oh my god, I cannot believe this is happening. We have a functional house. We have a functional house. When does that ever happen? When do we ever get like a fully functioning house in a build challenge? That doesn't happen to me. That never happens to me. Oh my god, we even still have a toilet because we still have Seasons. Look, we even have options. We could do a double shower. We have a bath? I don't know what to do with myself. That's crazy. That's crazy. This doesn't happen to me. What universe are we in where I get to have a fully functioning like bathroom in a build challenge house? Like, that doesn't happen. I mean, honestly, that's a pretty good bathroom. I am really happy with that bathroom. It's so serene and it's complete. We have everything in it. What is my life? Yep, that's a fully functioning bathroom. What is even happening? What is happening? Which one are we getting? Great if it's the front porch. I am not even gonna complain at this point. If it wants to have me do a shed, I will do a shed, but it could be the front porch, and it is the front porch. Life is good. Life is incredible. The build challenge gods are smiling down on us. Let's see what random pack we have to remove. I don't know how many of these have stairs. Get to work. That one has a staircase, but I think Seasons does too. I do think that Seasons also has a staircase, and maybe even Lovestruck. We have so many staircases. We even have staircases in the style that I wanted. Life is good. Life is great. We have like matching wood swatches. We don't have matching, like we don't have the exact columns that we used on the house because we don't have Enchanted by Nature anymore. But this simple one will do. And I don't think we need much more. So we only get to spin the wheel one more time. And it's such a mystery what it's gonna land on. It's the shed. But it will actually be a surprise what pack will be the final one to be removed and leave us with only 2 packs left. Seasons... Seasons would be the one that I really wanted to keep. just to clarify. What I was gonna say is that Season would be the worst option to not have because it's a shed and Seasons has like lots of gardening stuff, which would have been really good. But no. Oh well. What is our shed gonna look like? So I feel like we should match the house, you know? Let's do like this little like weathered look. We could do like wooden windows. Does that look good? I don't know. I don't think we have a roof trim. I actually do think we have a roof trim because Lovestruck has a roof trim. So do we have a roof swatch? Yes. There's a pink one. There's a pink one. Okay, good. Good. Things are going a little too well. It could be a workout place. It could be like a little gym. It could be a gym. I feel like that is not a crazy thing to do in like a shed, right? And we have like a full setup in Lovestruck, complete with like dumbbells. Why do we not have like a single ceiling light left? What's up with that? Okay, let's do these because I kind of like the look of them. Okay, shed. Our little like workouts thing in the backyard. I am genuinely so happy with this house. Like, we committed to a theme. We fully locked ourselves into a corner. Like, truly, really locked ourselves into a corner. And that could have gone horribly. But honestly, I think that went pretty well. It is colorful, whimsical, magical. And I feel like the craziest thing is that it is fully functional as well. When does that happen? Like, I genuinely don't know if you've seen any other of my build challenges, but like, I don't make functional builds when I do build challenges because I clearly like to make my life incredibly miserable. But now we have a full bathroom, we have a full kitchen, and we have a lovely garden as well, even though we didn't even have that much landscaping with the power of debug. I honestly think that is one of my most successful build challenges yet.